Hi, welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where today we are looking at Slaughter's Marauders Renegade Mercer. And before we get to Mercer, let's do our shout outs of the week. At 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, we can get all, and I do mean all, of your toys or your video game needs, from the Atari all the way up to current systems and games for each console. So definitely check them out. And once you leave there, if you can't find certain things, you can go to middle row right behind Sheets. You can find Play It Again games, where you can find other games and stuff, and they can actually fix your consoles and computers and laptops. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And once you leave there, you can go to 115 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Time Travelers Toys and Collectibles, where you can get all your G.I. Joe and Transformers needs met. So definitely check them out. So, and once you leave there, you can go to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street for all your toddlers' needs. I mean, I got this guy from eBay with the other two Slaughter's Marauders Renegades. You know, and so it definitely works. And you can go to 80 Williams Lane for all your comic book needs that you want met, and see 4-color fantasies, and get all your comic book needs. Once you leave there, you could go to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, right across the street from the Hanley Library here in Winchester, to get all your comic book needs met. Or if you live in Salisbury, North Carolina, or anywhere in that area, you can go to Comic Monsters and get their check out their list, their supply. So definitely check them out. So after you leave there, you can go to get a hold of Mixed Tree Service here in Winchester to get all your tree service needs met. So definitely check them out. And once you leave there, you go to you can go to Bank of Clark or United Bank if you have any banking services needs that you need met. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And if you need homeowners insurance, renters insurance, car insurance, any kind of auto insurance, definitely go and seek State Farm or Farmers Insurance. Both of them have good policies, good plans, and great rates. So definitely check them out. And after you leave there, you can go to get gas for your newly insured vehicle at Sheets or Handy Mart here in Winchester, and definitely check them out. And get made to order food while you're in there, so you can get your belly full as well as your gas tank full all at the same time. So definitely check them out. And Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you need therapy, which there's nothing wrong with it, I'm in therapy, so hey, it works. You know, but you could get a hold of Robert C. Brown here in Winchester, Virginia, at 133 West Boscawen Street, Suite number 10. I mean, as of this recording, I'm not sure if he's taking clients at the moment due to a loss in the family. So my prayers and thoughts go out to the entire Brown family for the loss. But he is a good person to listen to. He's got good sound advice, you know, and whatnot. So I would highly suggest you go to him. If Rob's not what you're looking for, you know, because everybody's not for everybody, you know, that's just how it is. You can get a hold of National Counseling Group, you know, which is who I go through, because if I went to Rob, it'd be a conflict of interest. But, you know, it's beside the point. And but a National Counseling Group is good. They got good therapists, you know, good people that will listen to you and talk to you and give you best advice. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're in that area, you could go ahead and check out Northwestern Community Services if you're in the Winchester area, Front Royal, Berryville, for psychiatry, which there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, so definitely check that out. So, or you could go to your local psychiatrist's office, depending on where you're at. You know, so definitely check them out. And after you leave there, you can go to if you need to text somebody, you can text 741-741, and you could get somebody to talk to through text. But if you want to hear a human voice, dial 988, and you'll definitely get somebody to talk to. After you leave there, you can go see, if it's a real emergency, you need to go to your local emergency room, I suggest you go. Remember, you are important, and you're special, and you belong in my community. So let's go ahead and take a look at Mercer, which we'll start with the file card, which I actually like these file cards, because they're in a glossy front, and they got cardboard in the back. Because these guys weren't on a card, they were in a plastic wrapper when I got them. And it says, Slaughters, Marauders, Renegade. Codename Felix Mercer Stratton. And there's a picture of Mercer right there in his red shirt from the Renegades and his Slaughters Marauders pants. G.I. Joe right there. File name, Stratton Felix P. Primary military specialty, small arms armorer. Secondary military specialty, infiltration. His grade is an E6 or E5 or equivalent. Birthplace is Spencer, West Virginia. Felix Mercer Stratton was the only Cobra Viper that ever defected to the G.I. Joe team and survived. While some team members are still wary around him, even after voluntarily wearing an electronic monitoring armband, he has proven himself to the Slaughters Marauders commander on countless occasions, which is no easy task. Although his knowledge of the inner workings of Cobra is valuable, his infiltration skills are his greatest asset. He once even joined the mainstream G.I. Joe team as an official member by changing his name and appearance. But he soon grew tired of playing by rules and returned to the life on the edge that being a renegade guarantees. His loyalty to the one man who gave him a second chance knows no bounds. Upon hearing that Major Blood captured the SARS, he immediately contacted Sergeant Smasher and rounded up the other renegades. The trio suited up in their body armor system and joined the Slaughters Marauders unit for a rescue mission. Quote at the bottom is, I used to be a big bad Cobra, and now I'm just a mean snake stomping machine. You know, so these days talk about his transfer from being a Cobra Viper to the G.I. Joe team. You know, so that's cool. More on that here in a little bit. But here's the figure stand. Felix Mercer Stratton on the front. G.I. Joe on the top. And he also comes with a knife. And a silver version of the gun that came with the Crimson Twins and a couple of the Cobra Troopers. So here's Mercer. He also had a knife that gone there, but I did kind of misplace it. But, you know, nonetheless, I kind of don't like the knife right there. I mean, he's got a grenade. I mean, really. You're just really trying to kill this guy. But, he's got his short brown hair, flat top looking thing with Caucasian skin tone. And I like the Cobra logo right there with the S cross through it. I had to look at it a second time to make sure it wasn't the cartoon version tattoo. But he's got his vest with the brown, the greens, and the blues. Gold grenade. He's got his armbands. He's got pouches on each side of the vest. Blue gloves, and then the Slaughters Marauders green and dark green and light green and brown pants with blackish boots. But his articulation, you know, his head can swivel all the way around. His arm can lift to about here. He can rotate all the way around. He can bend at the elbow, almost 90 degrees. He can swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He does have the ab crunch feature, but due to the whip gear, you can't really see it. His legs can split to about that far. He can lift his leg at 90 degrees. He's got a double knee bend right here. Yeah, as you can see the double knee bend. His ankle. Well, he's got an ankle pivot, but it's not that good on my copy. His ankle can do a whole 360. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy geared up. So here's Mercer all geared up, ready to go into battle against the Python Patrol. Which was the box set exclusive to the theme that year he came out. They released this figure was Python Patrol versus the Slaughter's Marauders. So, I mean, this is a good looking figure. Like I said in the file card, I'm glad they mentioned his Cobra Viper background of him being a Cobra and joining the G.I. Joe team. Which he did make his appearance in the live action movie, but in his original outfit. And those who remember me doing that a couple years back with Stephanie and Rob Brown, you know, y'all remember that video? It's pretty cool. But they named that one Mercenary. But this one they went back to having Mercer, but, you know, with his Felix Stratton name also. You know, with his government name with it, but he's still Mercer. No matter how you look at it, it's Mercer. But this is the Slaughter's Marauders version. They never had a Slaughter's Marauders version in the vintage line. So, hey, it's cool to have, if you don't have the Sergeant Slaughter's Renegades, it's good to have the Slaughter's Marauders Renegades. Which, if you collect the Slaughter's Marauders 7-pack, you would have the Renegades version of just the regular version of this guy. But, you know, it's still cool. But this is a top-tier figure. Of course, I've always liked the Renegades. You know, I kind of like their no-nonsense, kick-ass, you know, unorthodox style. So, you know, it's still cool. But this is a good collection to add on yourself, especially to add them to the Slaughter's Marauders. You know, but this has been Mercer. Tune in to the next one. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Peace.